There are cars that make noise, and then there are cars that make history. In a world where speed is sold as entertainment and luxury is often loud, there exists a machine built for a different kind of person. Not the one who wants attention, but the one who wants control. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS is not about flexing wealth. It's about respecting precision. It's about obsession, about shaving milliseconds, about pushing limits, not egos. This is a car for people who understand that true power does not scream. It whispers and then disappears at full throttle. Today, we're not just talking about a car. We're telling the story of a mindset, a philosophy, a legacy built on discipline, patience, and absolute focus. This is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. 2. The birth of Porsche and the 911 legacy. Every legend begins with a vision. Porsche was founded by Ferdinand Porsche, an engineer obsessed with efficiency, balance, and performance. He didn't start with luxury. He started with function. His belief was simple. If something works perfectly, it becomes beautiful. In 1964, Porsche introduced the 911. At first, people doubted it. The engine was in the rear. The shape was unusual. It didn't follow trends, but Porsche never followed trends. They followed principles. Year after year, decade after decade, the 911 evolved, not by changing its soul, but by refining it. While other brands chased fashion, Porsche chased perfection. The 911 became more than a car. It became a symbol of consistency in a noisy world. And from this bloodline, from decades of racing and engineering obsession, the GT3 RS was born. Not to impress everyone, but to satisfy the most demanding few. 3. What makes the GT3 RS different? The GT3 RS is not a luxury car that happens to be fast. It is a race car that happens to be legal on the road. Everything about it has one purpose: performance. This car comes directly from Porsche's racing division. Its DNA is shaped on tracks, not in boardrooms. The engine is naturally aspirated. No turbos. No shortcuts. Why? Because response matters more than comfort. Connection matters more than convenience. When you press the throttle, the car doesn't think. It reacts. The sound is raw, mechanical, honest. Aerodynamics are not for show. Every vent, every wing, every curve is designed to keep the car glued to the road at extreme speed. The GT3 RS doesn't ask if you're ready. It assumes you are. 4. Design and luxury details. At first glance, the GT3 RS looks aggressive. But this aggression is intelligent. Carbon fibers everywhere, not to show off, but to remove weight. The wide body, massive rear wing, and exposed vents all serve a purpose. Airflow becomes a weapon. Inside, luxury is not about comfort. It's about clarity. The cabin is minimal. No distractions. No unnecessary buttons. You see Alcantara. Carbon fiber. Lightweight materials. The seats hug you like a racing harness. The steering wheel feels alive. This is luxury for people who value focus, not softness. The craftsmanship is still there. Perfect stitching, precise assembly. But everything exists to serve performance. This is what refined obsession looks like. 5. Performance in numbers, told as a story. On paper, numbers tell part of the story. But the GT3 RS is not about numbers. It's about feeling. Acceleration is violent but controlled. The car doesn't launch. It attacks. Corners are where the magic happens. The GT3 RS doesn't fight physics. It rewrites your understanding of it. The steering talks to you. Every inch of road sends feedback through your hands. At high speed, the car feels planted, stable, confident. This is a Nürburgring mindset car, built to run lap after lap without excuses. It rewards precision and punishes arrogance, just like life. 6. Why the rich choose the GT3 RS. The wealthy can buy anything, but not everything speaks to them. The GT3 RS attracts a specific type of person. Someone who respects discipline. Someone who understands delayed gratification. Someone who values mastery over appearance. This is not a car for people who want to be seen. It's for people who want to feel. Owning a GT3 RS says you didn't rush success. You earned it. It reflects a mindset that values effort, repetition, and focus. The same mindset that builds businesses, that creates empires, that wins quietly. 7. Price, ownership, and exclusivity. The GT3 RS is expensive, not just in price, but in commitment. The cost is high. Maintenance is demanding. Availability is limited. Porsche doesn't build many, and they don't sell them to just anyone. You don't simply buy a GT3 RS. You are selected. Ownership requires patience, understanding, respect for the machine. This car doesn't fit everyone's lifestyle. And that's the point. Exclusivity is not about numbers. It's about standards. 8. GT3 RS versus other supercars. Ferrari is emotion. Lamborghini is drama. McLaren is innovation. Porsche GT3 RS is discipline. Other supercars want your attention. The GT3 RS wants your skill. It doesn't care about cameras. It cares about lap times. GT3 RS owners don't compare horsepower at dinner tables. They compare experiences. They think differently. They drive differently. They live differently. 9. Cultural impact and celebrity owners. The GT3 RS is loved by real drivers, racers, collectors, entrepreneurs who appreciate precision. You won't see it everywhere, and that's intentional. It became a symbol of seriousness, of depth, of commitment. It's respected, not shouted about. In a world addicted to attention, the GT3 RS chose respect. 10. Motivational life lessons from Porsche. Porsche teaches us something powerful. You don't need to change who you are to improve. You need to refine. The 911 stayed true to itself for decades and became legendary. Success works the same way.